Going, guys? We'll see who pops in and says hi. I hope you guys are having a great day. We are out in the field here. We'll see who pops on. I don't know how long I'll stay alive. How's it going, everybody? I see somebody popped in here. Thanks for the thumbs up. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing work out in the field here. I'll show you what we're doing. We're trying to move. I'm trying to dig up all these posts. See all these fence posts? This used to be a weed field. And so we're gonna level this out, and G's gonna put his home up here. And so I'm digging up these posts. I got to take a break. Shoot, I've only done 3 and it wears me out because I got to dig them up with a shovel and then pull them up. But I thought I'd go live for a minute. I have where I can wear this camera on my. I have like a body mount, but I don't know if it'll shake too much with me shoveling. But yeah, I got to get these up while the ground is still soft. And you see how there's mounds on them? That's really good dirt on them. That's what the weed grew in. And, but I called and priced what it would cost to get this field. And this is like less than 1/4 of an acre. He said he'd have to bring a skidster in and skidster all this grass down. I wanted to do it for fire prevention as well. But $1,800. I'm like, holy moly. So I'm going to try to do as much as I can myself. And then go from there. You can see the gate down there. There's the gate that comes in from the drive. You drive up right there. And G wants to park his RV up here on a level spot. Or actually, he wants to build him some type of home up here at some point. But, and see, this is right across from my shed, or my cabin. But it's so quiet up here. My watch is talking to me. Hello, everybody in chat. It's hard for me to see the screen. I can't see it that well because it's sunny. I see Jolly Matilda, Rosekind, Floss, and Alan. Hello, guys. I'm sorry I can't see everyone as they're coming in. But yeah, this is what I'm doing today. I'll show you a little more of what I got done over on my hill. And see, I'll be putting solar out here. I have my panel set up, but I don't have my solar set up yet. I can't mess with that stuff. I have to get somebody to do it. G's been working a lot. He hasn't been able to do it. But I want to get my solar set up. Let me show you what I got done over here on the hill. Still a lot to do. So I think I showed you guys in the last video, and I got a video coming out with a bunch of this in it. But I dug a little trench right here, so the water will run off this down to there instead of down there, my walkway. And I'm going to put a little step over right here. I already got one in. I got to haul up the other brick. And then here, I don't know if you can see them, but I planted those plants from seed. That's called a crimson clover. And then I have a bunch of crimson clover growing out of this to help stop erosion. And then I'm planting the grass out of the field. I'm just pulling it up like, you know, sod and putting it up here to help the erosion. And then you can see all the logs. They're just too heavy for me to lift. I'm going to have to get somebody to help me lift them. Hey, David, good to see you, man. And if I don't see you guys come in, sorry, the sun's on the phone. But that's where the tree was that was going to fall on the cabin, but we downed it. And what I'm doing with the logs, you can see right here, I'm digging little trenches and putting the logs in them. Those logs I can't lift though. They're just way too heavy. But anyway, been staying busy. I'm going to sit down for a second here. I'm tired already. And I've only pulled 3 of those posts. They're easy to pull because that dirt is soft, but you got to dig down a little bit. Now I can see the phone. See that tree right there? It's not in any danger of falling. That's a madrone, but it's dead. It's gonna have to come down soon. And just so much to do, but right now I'm just working on the hill and getting a walkway put. And then Mesa hasn't been feeling well. He's got a lot of health issues like I do. He's gonna come up here in a little bit and help me pull some posts. And then but I want to get some, I'm going to dig some more trenches. I'm going to burn that little pile of mulch stuff right there, or haul it down to the end, to the driveway, and burn it there. We haven't had any burn days hardly because of how dry it is. But, and then I got to haul all this chipped bark and stuff down there. So much to do and so little me. Yeah, it's just going to take a while, Floss. See that wood right there? That's madrone. Isn't that pretty? I just put that stump there. I love it. It's beautiful. Those are metal posts that I'm cutting. Yeah, you don't want to cut them to ground level. Yeah, they're metal fence posts. There's a whole field of them out there. That's what I was showing them. It was posts they used to hold up giant weed plants. You don't want to cut the metal, and I have to pull up the sprinkler system, which is more of a drip system. Let me show you. This whole field is covered in this stuff. That's a drip system for the plants. I got to pull all that up because you can't run a skidster on. Yeah, I'm just taking my time, Floss. I was going to try to find hang on, I'm going to put you on this holder thing for my phone on the body holder, and maybe I can I won't be able to see you guys chat, but I can walk without falling. Ground is real uneven. All right. But yeah, these fence posts have to come for us to level this land. I can't leave them. I can't cut them at the bottom. They have to come out, and they're reusable. That's good. Because I'll never get a garden done this year. There's just too much to do up here. Let me show you how I'm taking them out. So what I'm doing is just digging around them like this. See, the dirt's really soft. You're not going to be able to see it because I have the phone strapped to my body, but anyway. There we go. And I just loosen up all the dirt around them, and then I can usually pull them out of there after a little bit. But I've done 3 and I'm whooped because it takes a bit to dig them. Anyway, that's how I'm digging them out. But if I don't get it done before summer gets here, this dirt will be hard and won't be able to do that. That's why I'm trying to do what I can every day. But I know how to run a skid steer, and so it's $3.50 to rent a skid steer every day. And that's how the guy I had come out and price it for me, that's how he was going to do it. I know how to run a skid steer, so if I could get it done in 2 days, that'd be half the price of what he's wanting. Even 3 days. Whew. I'm whooped. I'm telling you, I'm not cut out for this. Oh, I'm too old for it. It's hard to run this camera and sit there. I'll go sit down while I got you guys live and go from there. Whew. Holy moly. Let me get down and let me go sit down here and see what you guys are chatting about. I can't see up there in the sun. Yeah, it's going to take a while to get this thing more fire safety. I'll tell you, there's a lot of stuff to do here. And kind of by yourself, it's hard to get it done. Hey, Denise, hello. Thank you for being a member for so long, my friend. Thank you. I'm scrolling back to look at chat while I'm in the shade here. Yeah, Floss, I'm taking my time. Yeah, you're right. Tired muscles. I'm already tired. I've been working for about an hour and a half outside this morning, but I'm getting tired. I started digging the little steps here to put these brick on. Yeah, there's really no easy, you know, they make a jack thing to jack those out, but it's not worth it. It would take as long to hook it up as it would just to dig around and pull them up. And then I'm going to reuse some of those fence posts for a project around here. I want to use some to circle around a little garden spot too, because I have the wire that went around all these weed plants they had. I have the wire down there. I'm gonna fence post behind I'm gonna make a little garden right behind my solar panel area, and then I'm gonna put fence posts there and put wire around it, because this deer live in this field. They bed in this field. They'll eat everything I put out. I just don't know if I'll get it done this year. I have G texting me, but I can't get off here to tell him I'm live. Yeah, small chain and jack, but I'd have to go buy a jack and buy a chain, so jack's kind of spendy. Yeah, but yes, Denise, the land is gorgeous. It's well worth it. It's well worth it. You know, we're just having to do a little at a time. That's all there is to it. But yeah. Yeah, I'm lucky to have this land for sure. I don't know if you guys have seen over behind my cabin where it goes up the mountain. Let me walk you over there. And you can see what I mean. There's a lot of work to get done all over the land just to keep it fire safe. It's going to take 3 or 4 years to get it cleaned up. I have a cat begging to get out. Look at him. Mom. Okay. So see all those trees that are fallen? They all need to be cut. That's just tinder. That's just waiting to burn. That tree right there fell this last windstorm we had. But there's so many trees. The last guy that was here cut our tree. He cut 5 trees, which would have costed close to $1,000, but he did it for $500. But it was trees that were in danger, trees that were over our septic, and the tree that was leaning towards my cabin. Hey, 3 a.m. Forge, good to see ya. But see, our land goes all the way up that mountain to the top. And then it comes across like that. And then it goes down the other side, which comes down below to by where our septic is. Oh, I appreciate it, Floss. But yeah, it's pretty land. It's just a lot to do around it. It seems overwhelming sometimes. I feel overwhelmed. But yeah, you know what's crazy? This wood is like new back here. I didn't do this to it. No rain, nothing gets to it back here. That was what's pretty cool. I didn't have to put that Tyvek up for the year. But and I got to side this year. And how I'm going to do it is by 1/4-inch plywood, burn it, sand it, and put you know, stuff on it to protect it from rain. And then it's going to have like that Chinese wood look. I'm just going to do one piece at a time, buy a couple of pieces every month. It'll take me a while, just as everything else does. Because wood is high, but a 1/4-inch plywood will work. And I'm just going to burn it, you know, to where it's that Japanese kind of wood burning. All right, Lily, see you later. I just now seen you in the chat, dear. Good, thank you for being here. But I have an old house. It always needs something done. Next on the list is the front porch deck. Yeah, and my friend Vork, David, he was in the chat. He told me, yeah, if I give him the measurements, he can tell me how to build. I want to build a deck here with a screened-in porch so the cats can come out. And then I don't have to worry about them running out the door when I'm setting groceries in. I'll have a screened-in porch. I can set the groceries in there and then just walk in. That's what I'm planning on doing. Whew. Can you guys hear that crow or raven? I think it's a crow. And then there's some other little birds yakking. Yeah, I think that porch will work out pretty good. Man, every time I look at those little crimson clovers, I just love them. Debbie sent me some seeds, and that's what I planted all up in here, so they'll all be coming up soon. I see little sprouts of them now. I gotta water them when I get done here. I'm whooped already, and I haven't done much. She keeps texting me, but I can't say anything. I'm live. I know if I go off the screen, I will lose you. I'll have to go in and text him from my other phone or something. Oh my God, he's blowing up my phone. Something's wrong. Let me take you guys in and I'll grab my other phone and text him. Hang on to your seats there. I'm gonna put you in my hand here so we can go in. Okay. Back up, cats, back up. See, you can't see, but there they are. They try to run to the door every time I go in. Let me go over here. I got my bed stripped apart because I'm doing laundry. Let me text him. And did you guys see where I got my TV? I got it hung up and all that. Oh my gosh. I'll talk to you in just a second. Let me text him. I don't know if something's going on or what. Oh, he's just showing me his food he's cooking. I'm gonna text him and tell him. I'm live, dude. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Ooh, it's nice and cool in here. It's hot out there today. I just have a fan on right now, that little fan. But I'll put some cat TV on for the cats before I go back out. They like that stuff. You guys let your animals watch, or your cats watch cat TV? Yeah, fishy. I'm going to put it on the bird channel they like. I'll show you just a minute. Watch, Denise. They like this one. They love the sounds. I don't know if you guys can hear it. They usually climb up there and put their feet on the TV and try to watch it. Yeah, there's so much to do. I just get overwhelmed. All right, now I'll go back outside. I got something on for them, and I was able to come in and message G. Now we'll go back outside. And this year, too, I got to put an actual door in. You can see through that door. I got to put a door frame in this thing and a real door at some point. I mean, back up. You two back up. You're not going to play Houdini. Get out of here. Get back. Go. Go. Thank you. They're trying to sneak out on me. You're trying to sneak out on me. I see you sitting there. I see you sitting there. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I can't hardly hold the phone and do the work, so I'm going to stay live for a few more minutes and chat with you guys, and I'll probably get off here so I can keep working. I might try to hold you live and walk down. Since I can't hold the phone and keep working, I might take you guys live. I got to go put my clothes in the dryer. No, G, I was out here showing these guys pulling up these fence posts, and hey, Tamara, hello. I couldn't answer you. I couldn't go off this live. I had to go in and go onto the other phone and message you. Yeah, it is beautiful. It's almost, I think it's almost 70 degrees. I think it's 68 degrees. But anyway, yeah, so that's what's going on with the weed field and what's got to be done. What I was telling them, G, is that we're going to get you a spot ready up here to put you a home, whatever you put up here. But I've been pulling fence posts, but it's definitely hard. It's kicking my butt. So I'm just going to have to do a few a day. But anyway, yeah, and if we can get the post out ourselves and all these lines out of the ground, which is going to be harder than getting the post out, if you want to know the truth. All these lines that run all over this field, we can rent a skidster and we can do it ourselves, but it's going to take a lot to get all these lines up. I just don't know. But look at that day. Isn't it pretty, guys? This is a beautiful freaking day. These are just drip lines, G. They're not sellers, they're drip lines. The guy that was here, he said, yeah, they're not worth nothing. These particular lines are, and they're rotten, kind of rotted. But getting them out of the ground, because he said you can't run a skidster over them, it'll hang up the skidster. So I know I can't pull them by myself, but I can start. I can keep working on these posts. For now, this little spot I got dug out. I'll show you. Let me back up. It's not big. I can't do a big garden this year. I just don't have the strength to do it all. But I'm going to dig this a little more, and I'm just going to plant some tomatoes and peppers right here for the year. And see the little wire, those different rolls of wires? That's what went around every post. I'll put post around it and then put some of that wire around it to keep the deer out. They did. This was it was a good sized mom and pop operation. The gentleman that owned it before, he was actually killed not too long after they legalized weed here. They believe the cartel did it. That's why they don't want no more weed growing on this. You know, that when we bought it, you can't grow weed on it. They want that, you know, and I get it. I totally get it. But he owned a big weed farm in Wolf Creek that was a big business. And something to do with the cartel. Bye, Tracy. I got 3 out. Kicking my butt. I was doing a quick live. But, all right, guys, I'm going to get off here and start digging some more of these up. And we'll go from there. Thank you for hanging out. I just wanted to say hi to you guys and show you what's going on. Love you guys, and I will talk to you later.